At some point or another, we all probably have heard about popular energy sources currently there are. Whether it may be solar energy or it may be wind energy. Today, we will talk about some of alternative energy sources you probably haven't heard before. So let's start with solar wind energy. At Washington State University, scientists are working on an ambitious project to harness the power of the solar wind. If successful, we could generate 2 million terawatts of electricity. That's 100 billion times more power than the planet currently consumes. The technology for harnessing solar radiation in space exists already. The big challenge for the scientists is how to transfer all those billions of gigawatts back to Earth. So far, they haven't figured that out. Algae biofuels. As an alternative to liquid fossil fuels, algae offers huge commercial potential. And because the carbon they release has only recently been taken from the atmosphere by photosynthesis, the impact of algae fuels on the atmosphere is much lower too. Algae fuel production has a minimal impact on land and water resources too, as its farms require relatively little space, compared to cereal farming, and it can be produced using seawater or even grey wastewater. Body heat. Sweden's latest green energy source is Swedes. Engineers in Stockholm have devised a way to harness the heat generated by the 250,000 commuters who crowd into its central station every day. The body heat is channeled through the station's vent system, then used to warm up water in underground tanks and pumped through the heating system of a nearby office block, owned by the same company. The construction and installation of the system cost just $30,000. For a building whose construction costs run into hundreds of millions, that's a bargain. Dance floors. This isn't just smart tech, it's funky too. Energy Floors in Rotterdam has found a way to harness the kinetic energy of the dance floor. This is converted to electricity that lights up the dance floor itself. With the average person taking 150 million steps in a lifetime, there's no reason why this technology can't find wider commercial applications. Jellyfish. In Sweden at Gothenburg's Chalmers University of Technology, a team are developing a biological fuel cell derived from the fluorescent protein cells of the jellyfish. The team has so far used a proof-of-concept device to power a clock with their technology. Fanciful though it may seem right now, one day these biocells could float in the oceans, generating cheap power with minimal impact on the environment and at relatively low cost. Confiscated alcohol. Finally, the Swedes are at it again with this ingenious idea. In 2007, 185,000 gallons of alcohol were confiscated at the border of Sweden. Instead of pouring it down the drain as they had in previous years, authorities combined it with other fuel sources such as animal remains from slaughterhouses and human waste in anaerobic digesters, where it was converted into biofuel for public transport. It may sound gross, but by replacing 5 million liters of fossil fuel with 5 million liters of biogas, Sweden can reduce carbon emissions by 12,000 metric tons in one city alone. So which alternative energy source you already knew? Tell us in the comment section below. If you found this video interesting, like the video and share it with your friends. If you want more content like this, then don't forget to subscribe the channel and join us on the journey of seeking more knowledge. Until next time.